Well, good morning, Kingsford, and welcome to the Kingsford Morning Show, where nights reign and education shines. Today is Monday, December 12th, 2020, and I'm Mrs. Crawford, your host. My co-hosts today are TJ, Audrey, Trace, and Peyton. Hi, guys. Did you have a good weekend? Good. All right, Trace, let's get our day started with the Pledge of Allegiance, please.
Okay. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated.
Thank you, Trace.
Good morning, everybody. This is Mr. Flores, and I'm excited to be with you here this morning. Thank you, Ms. Crawford. Thank you to the team just putting this beautiful show together. You guys are doing a great job. I want to thank you for having me again here this morning. Like I said, I have a couple of things to do. This last Friday did not have an opportunity to go over the answer to the problem of the week. The teachers were having professional development, and the students had a day off, and so I am here today to go over that and also to introduce the one for this week. So first, let's take a look at the one that we had last week. The problem of the week was a train can hold 78 passengers. The train starts out empty and picks up one passenger at the first stop, two new passengers at the second stop, three new passengers at the third stop, and so forth. After how many stops will the train be full? Now, I want to give a big shout out first before I give you the answer to some of the students that sent me the right answer. I had many students send me an email with their answers, but these are the ones that I was able to jot down as having the right answer. Big shout out to Shireen Itape, Graham Dixon, Kia Ba, Kendall Harris, Asher Samuel, Sahara Peabody, and a big shout out to Isaiah and Neville Scott. And I'm actually going to use their answer to go to explain to you what the answer actually is. So one thing you had to take a note of is that there was kind of like a pattern. It was stop one and it was one passenger, stop two and it was two passengers. And as you went along, you had to add each one of those numbers until you got to 78, and you had to figure out at what stop that happened, because that then means that train reached full capacity. And so to make this simple, I want to use this spreadsheet put together by Isaiah and Nevada Scott. Isaiah from second grade, Nevada from kindergarten. And it seemed like with the family, they put this beautiful spreadsheet together. And so I thank mom and dad for working together with their children in order to make this a family event. And so that's exciting. As you can see here in the first column, they simply put the stop number. And then they put the pickup. In other words, how many people were being picked up at that stop, and it always matched the stop number. And then the total as they went along. How did they figure out the total? Well, they actually gave us a visual and an equation. As a visual, you can see that they added a little star for the number of people at that stop. Once you start counting the star, so you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and it matches their total. Or you could have thought of it as an equation. Stop one is one plus nothing because there's only one stop and it's only one passenger. And then you have two at stop number two plus the one from stop one, that makes three, and so on and so forth. And so once they got to stop number 12 is when they got to 78 passengers. So boys and girls, the answer for last week was stop number 12. They reached capacity of 78 passengers at stop number 12. All right, congratulations. Even if you didn't get a chance to email it to me, big shout out to you. Give yourself a pat on the back for doing a wonderful job last week. The answer was stop number 12. Now, that was the tough one. Now, for this week, you will be excited to know that I actually not only do I have one problem of the week, I actually have two of them, okay? And the reason is because I actually, starting this week, I'm going to give one for primary That's the students who are in kindergarten through second grade. This is the problem of the week for you. And then the next slide, that would be the intermediate grade level. So that would be third through fifth. And so let's go over. So you only have to do one, the one for your grade level. If you are in kindergarten through second grade, you do this one here. It says primary. If you are in third through fifth, your teachers will highlight the one that's on the next slide. But let's start on this one first. It says, Jared has 5 coins in his pocket. 5. They are worth 18 cents in all. What coins does Jared have? And what are all the different ways that he can make 18 cents? So once you figure out what those 5 coins are and they make 18 cents, figure out all the different ways that he can make 18 cents with 5 coins. Okay? You got this. You can do it. Now, and for my intermediate students, 3 to 5th, here's a good one for you. All right, you may need a little help on this one. Jesse has some chickens and rabbits. There are 30 heads and 76 legs in all. How many chickens and rabbits does Jesse have? 30 heads, 76 legs in all. Just thinking out loud. Chickens have 2 legs each. Rabbits have 4 legs each. So at one point, there will be 76 legs in all, but there must be a total of 30 heads altogether, my chickens and my rabbits. Wow, that's a lot to think about. You have the whole week, okay? And then as soon as you have the answer, you can email me, mflores@pgcps.org. Feel free to send me your answers. I'll tell you whether you're right or wrong, or whether there's something that you're missing. But don't give up. Persevere. You guys can do this. It will take a little bit of thinking. It is a challenge, and that's why it's the problem of the week. All right? Great job, everybody. So, as for now, that's all for me. Back to the studio.
Okay. What about the calendar of events, Peyton?
Let's see.
All right.
The Kingsford calendar of events are Monday and Wednesdays, lunch pickup. December 24th through to January 1st, winter holidays. Schools will be closed for students.
Thank you, Peyton.
You're welcome.
All right. Well, the word of the day is?
The word of the day is youth. Youth is a noun. The definition for youth is the period between childhood and adult age. A sentence for youth is, he had been a keen sportsman in his youth. That's the word of the day.
Thank you, TJ. Well, boys and girls, this concludes our Kingsford Morning Show. Always remember to keep the nights cold. Come on, say it with us. Audrey?
Honesty, friendship, and benevolence. Have a great day, everyone.